Hello everyone. The big news now is that the CME, that is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, has decided to launch the trading of water futures. It will be launched in Q4 pending regulatory reviews, and in this video we will try to understand what exactly are water futures all about and how it will be traded. But before we discuss the instrument itself, let us first understand the issue and the dynamics involved in water futures. Well, as you might be aware, 71% of our planet is underwater. But then 96.5% of this water is under ocean, and it's only 3.5% which is fresh water. Now let's have a look at the breakup of this 3.5% fresh water. The problem here is that 69% of this fresh water is under glaciers, so which is not accessible readily, and 30% is underground, which means it's only the balance 1% of this 3.5% fresh water which is readily accessible. And this 1% of 3.5% amounts to 114 million billion gallons. Now on the face of it, this might look huge, but trust me friends, the way we humans are going about water consumption, this is not going to last for a very long time. Almost 2/3 of the world's population is expected to face water shortages by 2025, according to the estimates by the CME. Another interesting fact is Michael Burry, known for his bet against the subprime crisis, and it was his character which was depicted in the now famous movie Big Short. And this guy, Michael Burry, was the first one to draw the attention of Wall Street towards this commodity, that is water. So what is water futures and how will it be traded? The futures contract will be based on Nasdaq Welles California Index, and its trading symbol will be NQH2O. Now this Nasdaq Welles California Water Index, it's an established index for water prices. The NQH2O index uses the Westwater Research Waterlytics database as the source for the underlying transaction data. The index is computed by considering the sale and lease transaction of water between approved counterparties. And the value of the index represents the volume weighted average price of water at the source. And all the transactions undergo a process of identification, verification and acceptance to ensure the accuracy and the genuineness of the price being discovered. Now this NQH2O index is priced in US dollar per acre foot. Now an acre foot is the amount of water that is required to cover an area of 1 acre of land to the depth of 1 foot, which is equivalent of 3,25,851 gallons. So that will be the unit of pricing. An interesting fact is that this NQH2O was introduced in October 2018, and at that time its price was $371.11 per acre foot. And currently the price of NQH2O index is at $526.40 US dollars per acre foot. The price of NQH2O will be collated over a period of Monday to Friday every week, and it will be published on the following Wednesday. So what is the objective of having a water futures? See, just like any other futures, this will provide as a hedging mechanism and will allow the big water consumers to hedge themselves against surging water prices. And of course, like again any other future, it can act as a benchmark to signal how acute the water scarcity will be in the near future. As regards the futures trading is concerned, see, there are a lot of ethical issues involved out here. The foremost being air and water are the two essential requisites for human being to exist on earth. And given the fact that it is provided by nature, free to everyone without discrimination of race, creed, sex or origins, the question is, should there be a price attached to it? Because what will happen is when the futures start trading, there are bound to be price fluctuations, and this could cause a surge in the price of something as essential as water. So one might argue, what next? Even the air that we breathe might one day be traded. And the other question that is foremost in the people's mind is, what about if wealthy people play an active role in this market and try to manipulate the prices? Will water become out of reach of the common man? Will people have to beg and steal for water? Well, those are the ethical issues involved, which I'm not going to get into this. I'm looking at this as purely from the perspective of a finance professional. And for me, this is quite exciting because it provides another additional instrument which can be used by people to protect themselves against future uncertainties. So we will have to wait and see how this whole thing develops when the trading commences. So it promises to be an exciting time ahead. That's all for today's session. Stay fit, stay healthy, and ciao. If you have any queries or if you would want me to create any content for any particular concept in finance, please do mention it in the comment section and I'll try my best to do it as soon as possible. If you like this video, please do share it and do not forget to hit the subscribe button or smash the bell icon so that you do not miss out on any of my posts. Ciao and take care.